Hello and good evening all. It is I, Old School Old Fool, here to present to you Steel City Fuzz, hello. Here to present to you episode 17 of MFW TV, He's a Hugger of Trees. Yes, the unlikely possible contender for the MFW title, Hippie Joe, will be in tonight's main event against an opponent who has not been named yet. In the preview for tonight's episode, there was a bit about Red Hansen not being real enthused that Hippie Joe was even sniffing around the title picture. So we will see what he has in store. But first, I'm going to kick off into some announcements. I would love to thank my subscribers, King Havers and Steel City Fuzz. Yeah, I appreciate the love and support shown. Thank you. I also want to give a shout out to Vic Sketch, for he is my graphics guru. He has done the MFW logo. He has done the new channel logo, if you saw that, the OSOF. We have emotes that are awaiting approval from Twitch. I can't wait to unleash those. Those are going to be a bunch of fun. So thank you to all those folks. I'd also, and I'm trying to get into the habit of this, I'd also like to mention the pro wrestling shows in the Midwest area for the weekend. Go out and watch some pro wrestling. Support your local indie. Go see the Stars of Tomorrow. That's what I gotta say about that. So Friday night, ACW is running in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That is the promotion owned by Swoggle, or known in the WWE as Hornswoggle. River City Championship Wrestling is running in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Freelance Wrestling is running in Chicago, Illinois. St. Louis Anarchy will be in Alton, Illinois. Saturday night, Wisconsin Pro Wrestling in De Pere, Wisconsin. UWE in Cadillac, Michigan. Rocket Pro in Joliet, Illinois. And Squared Circle Megastars in Berwyn, Illinois. Sunday, Gali Lucha Libre runs in Chicago, Illinois. And if you are going out to the shows, especially Saturday night into Sunday, be careful, because they're talking about us getting quite a storm. And I know that will definitely affect southern Wisconsin and Chicago area. So now that is all out of the way, what say we get to action? We have the Barge going up against Milwaukee's Beast, Core Miller. And I can't see the Barge being super happy with being a curtain jerker, being in the opener. We'll see how he reacts once he's in the ring. Jimmy Buffer, your official. Vic, more than likely, I believe it is Eagles Club in Berwyn. So, yeah, that's going to be a cold, icky night.
Fight.
Barge and Core Miller in now. I'm going to mention this because I think y'all might have some fun with this. I tweeted out a few days ago that my dream would be to have a real-life FMW or MFW show with my favorite wrestlers portraying the characters in MFW. And if I were to put who I'd like to see here, I believe Keith Lee would play the Barge and Brian Cage would be Core Miller. But I digress. STF by the ropes. Core Miller out quickly. Shoots the Barge to the corner, does not have time to follow up. Barge grabs a leg in classic Barge style. Barge also unable to follow up in the corner. STO. Core kicks him away. Barge misses the grab that time, but does not miss the belly-to-belly on Core. Core runs right through the Barge. Cradles him up. No count there on the cover. Oh, Core thrown to the outside now by the Barge. The Barge does not pursue. But yeah, definitely we have some fun emotes in the works, waiting for Twitch to approve those. I know one will be the MFW logo. Oh, big hip attack from Core. He is getting ready for the worm. But it looks like he's gonna miss. Oh, well, yeah, awesome collision detection and spacing there. Thank you, Spike. Vic, I like that explanation a lot. The earth-shaking worm still creates an impact. Just a hanging choke there from the Barge. Core doing his best to stay away from those submissions that the Barge is known for. But oh no, he is tied up in the rhythm of the night. Core gets out of there. Clubber and forearm, he goes to a submission, the classic sauce of the Boston Crab. I heard he also likes to put a sprinkle of Old Bay on that.
Give up. Give up.
Valid point, Vic. Very valid. Core off the ropes. Oh, just drops all that booty on him. Gets a 2 count. All dead ass. Figure 4 now from the Barge.
Give up. Give up.
I'm sure the Barge is working on the legs to try to tone down some of those high-flying tendencies Big Core Miller has.
Give up.
Drops both knees, but Core back up and ready to get back in it. Snap mare. Sliding forearm. Hits it again. Oh, drops the Barge right on his head. Goes for a cover. 2-9. Core. You know, if the Barge loses this one, big Pele kick from Core. I have no idea how he's going to react. Abdullah the Butcher style elbow from the Barge gets a 2. Going back into the rhythm of the night. And right back into it. Trying to get that submission out of Core. Core hanging in tight. He is a tough man. Moonsault double stomp. And again. Core up top. Lands a double stop again. The Barge is busted open. Core drops him on his head yet again. Cover. Barge out at 2.
Feel the power.
Spinning bomb. Barge out at 2 again. Core going deep into the arsenal. trying to put the barge away. The barge is a mess. Insagiri from Core. Hip attack lands. Double rotation moonsault from the big man. Barge out at 2 again. Arm capture suplex. Core runs through the barge, lands the high kick. Off the ropes, drops all that. And it is over. Core Miller, your winner against the barge. And the barge has really hit the skids here. Wow. That's kind of surprising and kind of not. Boom, boom, pow, indeed. Coming up next, some tag team action. Trailer Thrash will be taking on the Yoopers. The Yoopers trying to get on the path of winning. They have had a very rough go in MFW thus far. Trailer Thrash looking for win number 2. Alright, that's all square. Let's get on. Let's get on with it. Vic, I talked to Mrs. Tiki God. She is not feeling well and probably will not be in tonight. So we send her our best. Big press slam from Iron, and he drops the knee. Ichabod Ronald Montaigne. Oh, Don not happy about being sent outside the ring, grabs a light tube. Another big slam from Iron, and he has just been dominating Don thus far. The big man getting the best of the cheapskate. He takes out the Karen. Smart move. He was not making much progress against Iron. Iron's going to tag in SK. The lady's going to face off here. Oh, Karen with just an open-handed slap, and again. Oh, SK responds with a chop of her own. Karen working the headlock. Shoots SK off the ropes, tries for a chop, but SK lands a spin kick. Jawbreaker from Karen does not get a count. She tags Don back in. Clothesline German combo from Trailer Thrash. Steel City, I would like to know what the SK stands for as well. I've never been told. Strangely enough. Iron working Karen now. Karen reverses but doesn't get to follow up in the corner. Hits the jawbreaker yet again. Goes for a cover on Iron, but no count administered by Mr. Buffer. Karen slam slipped to the outside. Iron's going to tag in SK. Karen grabbed a chair. Couple of weapons lying in the ring now, brought in by Trailer Thrash. Karen, big series of chops. Vic, maybe yes, maybe no. A super committal answer from me. Don Bucher trying to get something started. Iron still seems to be in control here. Oh, now they're just slugging.
You dumbass!
Nah. Iron giving his opinion of Don. Off the ropes. Oh, just a little kick. Don takes Karen back in. Clothesline suplex combo yet again. I actually thought Karen was making a beeline for that chair. Iron in the wrong part of town. Oh, Karen now with just a blatant choke. Breaks at the 1 count. Iron gets out of there. And he makes the tag to SK Naba. Double team powerbomb from the Yoopers. Beautiful drop kick from SK. Karen not gonna let SK get a hold of that arm. Double arm trap suplex from SK Nava. 10 minutes gone. All matches 30-minute time limits this evening. Oh! Oh! Ron put a stop to that chop series quick. Karen shoots Ron to the corner. Ron fights out with short uppercuts. Steel City, no. But it would stay at 1. So they would not gain anything other than 30 minutes of punishment. Oh! Don suplexes Iron to the outside. Karen is there right away. Don and SK going at it in the ring. Oh, big press slam on the floor by Iron. Karen tries to grab yet another chair. Jawbreaker sends Iron down. Back in, breaking the count at 19. Don and Iron still the legal participants. Iron tags in SK. Oh, big splash powerbomb from Iron onto Don. SK flipping jackknife cover. Karen breaks it up at 2. SK's feeling it. Oh! Don counters with a stunner. Tags in Karen. Back to the choke. Sorry about that. Having PC issues on my end here. Alright. Back in business. I apologize. Man of Shadows, thanks for the follow. That's appreciated. Thank you very much. Iron and Don slugging it out. Ichabod tags in SK Naba. But first, a big old power slam from the Gorilla Press position. Don's getting out of there, tagging in SK. Or tagging in Karen, my bad. Oh. More double teaming from Trailer Thrash. Karen hits the jawbreaker again. Iron going to work on Karen. Oh, Karen turns it around. Keylock. SK breaks that up right away. Seated super kick. Getting her licks in before she's got to hop back out to the apron. Smart. Karen sends Iron to the corner. Iron sends her to the outside. Oh, trapped arm suplex on the floor by SK. Don and Iron throwing down. Big stinger splash in the corner by Iron. Yeah, she got hung up on that corner a little there. Back in at 17. Iron and Karen, still your legal participants. Running power slam. Claw cover. Don breaks it up. Nah, Steel City. That's entirely possible. Showing off the toughness. Armbar from SK. Oh, Don breaks it up. Wow, I've just got all sorts of issues tonight. Let me tell you, I cannot keep any of my stuff straight. Wow, I apologize for that. Oh, Karen gets SK to tap to an armbar. And Trailer Thrash continue their winning ways. Nah. Yeah, thanks, Vic. Yeah, I don't know. I have issues. Perhaps even a subscription. Steel City, right you are. Right you are. So back to singles action now. We have Sandy Lipner, the Rad Panda. Taking on Benny Brandy in singles competition. So it'll be interesting to see how Sandy fares after the big win at the Grateful Eight, the disappointing loss versus the Hossman last week. And And we all know Benny Brandy is dangerous. He has fists that do all sorts of things. He's also looking to get a little momentum. So, two hungry competitors in this one. A drop toe hold. Did Benny Brandy just learn wrestling move number 3? I'm in shock. No winner of that test of strength. Sandy with an arm DDT on Benny, or what they like to call the divorce court, because it would take your arm out of your shoulder. Wrestling move number 2, the body slam from Benny Brandy. Nice deep arm drag from Lipner there. We know a motivated Sandy Lipner can be relentless. She has definitely showed that in the past. She seems a smidge apprehensive here. Maybe not quite sure what to make of Benny Brandy as of yet. Another big slam. Oh, ground and pound from Benny. Sandy shoots him to the corner. Does not get a chance to follow. Benny with gut shots. Goes for a cover. Early. Only gets one. Sandy reverses the whip. Does not get a chance to capitalize. Both down. Sandy up first by just a smidgen. Elbow to the crown of the head. Short forearm there. Sandy appears to be working into a rhythm. Or at least trying to. Shoots Benny off the ropes. Beautiful head scissors takeover. And Benny goes back to what Benny knows, and that is punching people. Big cutter counter from Sandy. Drops that elbow again. Sandy set to the corner. Benny follows up with a rising Shotai. Drops the fist. Drops Benny's arm again. Now torture crab.
Give up.
Back to the torture crab, and boy does she ever look mean in that whole giant lariat. Benny drops her with a straight left. Big roll up from Sandy. Only gets one. Hooking clothesline there. Goes for a cover. Gets a 2. I like how both aren't messing around and going for covers fairly often. Beautiful shooting star from Sandy. Gets 2. Oh, and that was just an ugly kidney punch there from Benny. Fist drops plenty to the small of the back. Big combo from Benny. Sandy, arm drag off the ropes. Kick to the inner quad there. Oh! Parachute pin. Oh, 2-9. Benny is out. Cutter again from Sandy. Sandy trying to rally the crowd. Flatliner. Oh, and Benny goes to the eyes. Knocks her down with an open hand and then a closed fist. Sandy trying to cover up. Drops that arm again. Parachute pin. Oh, Benny out at 2-9 again. Oh, Sandy blocks and clocks him. Big combo again from Benny. Jackknifes her up. 2-9. Sandy's out. Big leg drop from Sandy Lipner. Drops it again. Reverse kick drops Benny. Oh, and she is on the Stampede. Benny somehow survives. Sandy has put people away with that before. Just that mud hole stomping. Ugh, right to the guts. Benny with ground and pound. Sandy able to get out of there. Benny just a clubber and barrage. Oh, big double sledge. Drops an elbow. Sandy roll up. Oh, and Sandy Lipner. Letting Benny punch himself out, catching him with the roll up. And your winner is the Rad Panda. So next, going back to tag team action, Lucha del Norte, Luchador del Lagos, and Minnesota also going for win number 2 in the tag division. Going to take on the dastardly duo that is Chicago Fire, Harry Blackstone and New Jill. They have met in the past, and it is almost always just a knockdown, drag-out fight. And that's the kind of action we like here on MFW. So let's get in the ring here. Oh, Steel City Fuzz. Well, if anybody does, it'll be New Jill. She busts out that sickle pretty often. Luchador del Lagos and Harry Blackstone to start. Oh, flip through drop kick from LDL. Harry just trips him and goes for a cover. I like it. Harry with the slam. Harry off the ropes. LDL with the leapfrog, but Harry stops his momentum. Suplex to the outside now. LDL. Harry surprisingly does not pursue. Although it would definitely be in the Chicago Fire playbook to take it to the outside. Arm drag from LDL, spinning toe hold. Shades of the Funk Brothers. LDL makes the tag to Minnie. Harry fighting out of the corner.
Give up.
Choke sleeper from Minnie. Harry out quickly.
Give up.
And back to the torture headlock. He's going to tag in New Jill. The ladies are going to face off. Off the ropes. Oh, trick leg from New Jill. And there it is. The first groin shot of the night. Off the ropes again. Oh, straight right from Nugel. Yeah, Vic, this week and last week, they were both pretty late in the program before anyone visited south of the border, as it were. Mini tags in LDL. He misses a drop kick. Nugel sent Minnesota to the corner to get her out of the way. Moodle lock now from LDL. Nugel out quickly. LDL thrown down. Nugel tags in Harry. Hip toss from LDL. Double stomp. Oh! Big old clothesline from Harry. Goes for a cover. Only gets one on LDL. He is 10,000 strong, the luchador of the lakes. Sends Harry to the corner. Harry fights his way out. Stomp. Side kicks from LDL. Big punches from Harry. LDL gets the better of that. Moodalock now while Mini stands guard before Luchador Del Lagos has to leave the ring. Harry now working over Mini with forearms, punches. Now a deep chin lock. Sends Mini to the corner. Doesn't get to follow. Belly to belly from Blackstone. Drops an elbow. Harry counters out of the headlock with a back suplex. Now makes the tag to Nugel. Mini tags out as well. Nugel and LDL now. LDL gets his jaw jacked. Sends Nugel to the ropes. Nice rolling soul butt. Oh! LDL just got misted. Not able to complete the suplex. Nugel reverses and busts out the sickle. It appears that mask may have protected him. Oh, and some forkery. Mini in there to bust it up. Throws Jill in a crab for her transgressions. LDL miraculously still intact after those weapon attacks. Nugel again reverses the suplex attempt. Now she's got to deal with Mini. And she just bowls right through and busts out the sickle again. Mini not as lucky, busted open from the sickle. Nugel tagged out to Harry. Oh, Frazari kick. Deep chin lock. LDL breaks it up. Spanish fly from Mini. Another belly to belly from Harry. Drops a big elbow. Mini with the arm drag and tags out to LDL. Double arm breaker attempt. She is not the legal participant though. But she may slow down Harry for Luchador Del Lagos here. It appears so. Moodalock now in. Nugel coming in. Cut off by Minnesota. Hip toss from LDL. Spinning toe hold. Double stomp. Harry's tagging in Nugel. Spell attempt did not go off. Oh, double arm DDT. Harry laid out. Nugel thrown to the outside. Nugel back in with a light tube. Taking swings, missing. LDL lands the drop kick. And he tags Minnie back in. Even though Minnie is obviously the worst for wear. Nice snap suplex. Trading shots back and forth. And Minnie tags LDL back in. Nugel fighting them both off. Series of straight punches. Now a forearm choke in the corner. Minnie appears stuck but breaks it up. And LDL throws her to the outside yet again. Minnie goes after her. Headlock out on the floor. We're up to a 10 count now. Oh! Nugel scores 3 points on the field goal. Tags Harry back in. Double knees incoming. Blasted LDL. Oh, LDL hits Karma on Harry Blackstone. Does not go for a cover. Harry shoots LDL to the corner. Hip toss. Harry just throws his weight back. Throws LDL to the outside. Minnie coming in right away. Minnie caught by a spell. She got neutralized. Karma again lands. Head and arm from LDL. Harry escapes. The rolling heel kick lands. A rolling soul butt, I'm sorry. Hip toss from LDL. Minnie misses the kick. Nugel tagged in for Chicago Fire. Headlock takeover. Nugel gets out of there. Oh, and a stomp to the lady bits. Oh, and another field goal. That's at least 6 points for Nugel. 9. Minnie out at 2 even after getting her bits absolutely pounded here. Oh, fire! Fire hits Minnesota. Perhaps cauterizing her wounds. For she is making a mess of the MFW ring. Both made tags now. I believe LDL and Harry are the legal participants. That's a long... Oh, he made it! Wow. That was a long distance splash from Blackstone. Harry wins the strike exchange. Quick tag to Nugel again. Dual knees. Nugel going south again. It's what she does. Straight left knocks him down. Drop toe hold from LDL. Misses the drop kick. Nugel lets him know of the stomp. Oh, and LDL gets a face full of fire as well. He tags in Minnie. Minnie drops the elbow. Nugel drops her with fists. Straight left hand.
Are you ready?
Buckshot, gut shot lands on Minnie. LDL there to break it up quickly. Minnie takes one to to the squishy once more there. Standing Spanish fly off the ropes again. Mini satellite arm breaker. Tags in LDL. Clothesline sandwich. Harry up top drops the knees to the back. Double arm DDT from LDL. Somehow lands that kick off the corner. Back to the head and arm choke.
Give up. Give up.
Oh. New Jill drops Minnie the quickest way she knows how. Harry makes the tag to New Jill. LDL now in the corner with New Jill. Both fighting for position. Oh, that's a quick way to get an advantage. LDL, none of it, back elbow. New Jill again. Oh. Misses the mist on LDL. Lucha del Norte now with their double knees. Off the ropes. Mini, oh. Leapfrog, then clothesline. Reverse DDT for Mini. And we are getting awfully close to the time limit here, folks. Mini missed the Koppel kick. Oh, it lands it on Harry there. Mini with a cover. And Lucha del Norte pulls it out yet again. Wow. That is something. So, matches that we can definitely confirm for episode 18. Yeah, that not surprising from Chicago Fire, and we'll see what the front office does about that. They were pretty quick to jump all over Minnie for that kind of behavior, so we'll have to check in with Red over the next week and see what he has to say about that. So next week, we're definitely going to have Lucha del Norte against Trailer Thrash to see who can come up with win number 3 and get ourselves a contender for the Horsemen. The Hossmen to face off against. Also, next week, Captain Cheesecurd gets his shot against MFW champion Victor Hinks. So we at least have those 2 matches down in the books for episode 18 next Thursday night. So, moving on to tonight's main event, and also speaking of Red Hansen, so Hippie Joe is going for win number 3. And as was mentioned before, Red Hansen not real excited to have Hippie Joe in the title picture. So, he's got somebody lined up for her, which surprisingly enough is not one of the enforcers. It is neither Yuri the Bear Grognov nor Sergeant SPG. Rumors are floating around that they told Red to pretty much buzz off, bugger off, make like a tree and leave. There's other things that I could say, but I'm not comfortable saying on the air too much. I like to keep it PG-13. So, but there is one person who answered the call. One person who has something to prove. One person who is ready to just beat up on somebody because they are not happy with the way things have gone. So they figured if they can't beat them, join them. They'll do Red a favor and see what happens. She is evil indeed. She is coming back from a hellacious fight last week, but is in the mood to play spoiler. Ultimo Pinguino, ready to do the front office a favor. Sandy Jenkins will be your referee. A tall task put in front of our local tree hugger. And we're going to see how it goes down next.
Fight!
Out early with forearms and chops, fists. Hippie Joe actually going to attempt wrestling as opposed to going strikes with Ultimo Pinguino, which is probably a smart plan. Nice low drop kick from Hippie Joe. Oh! Roll through arm breaker. Hippie Joe out quickly. Hippie Joe working a strategy. Like I said, it appears he definitely wants to try to wrestle Pinguino. Gets a knee in, goes for cover early. Smart. Make her use that energy to kick out of a cover. Nice little kick combo there. Joe sent to the corner. Now he sends Pinguino to the corner. Reversed yet again. Nobody able to follow up in the corner as of yet. Big arm wringer from Ultimo. Joe up quickly though. Oh, I don't know if I would trade chops. Oh, Joe actually gets the better of it and goes back to working that drop kick, hitting the head and neck of Ultimo. Oh, see, he tried striking. Pinguino laying in some chops. But we know that's going to be the case. Oh, throat thrust, spinning chop. Shoots Joe to the ropes, cross chop from Ultimo Pinguino. Forearm to the face. Trip from Hippie Joe. Drop kick to the back of the head. Slam. Oh, and he goes low on the Pinguino. Back to the arm for Ultimo. Gut buster. Now going for the double cross arm breaker. Oh, shoulder breaker from Ultimo. Lays in another chop. Stunder. Oh, a Thez press. That's how he won last week. Oh, gets a 2. Oh my, Steel City. She is still stunned. Satellite head scissors from the hippie. Flipping jackknife cover. Gets 2. Shoots Pinguino to the corner. Following up with his famous kick combo. The swing-in drop kick. Reverse and cradle from Hippie Joe. Gets 2. And Joe lays in a chop. Pinguino not pleased. Brass knuckles from Ultimo Pinguino. And the Tranquilo taunt after. Oh, short DDT from Ultimo, but Joe back up right away. Satellite head scissors lands again. Drops her with a forearm. Oh, Pinguino blocks that one. Pinguino waiting up top. Oh, brain chop. And a headbutt from Hippie Joe. Pump kick lands. Oh, furious chops from Pinguino. Oh, Hippie Joe just flinging fists. Gets quite a few of them to land. Short arm clothesline from Pinguino. Leg cross and flip over. 2-9. Hippie Joe barely escapes. Shoulder breaker again. Pinguino is tranquilo once again. Now trying to put in the double arm breaker. Hippie Joe gets out of there. Off the ropes. Oh, both are down. Who's going to be able to recover first? Both up at roughly the same time. Pinguino shoots Hippie Joe to the corner. Joe reverses. Chop battle. Discus clothesline. Leaping Enziguri. Both down again. Both up at roughly the same time again. Hippie Joe debating his next move. Spinning back suplex. Ties her up, trying to go for a submission. Ultimo Pinguino gets out of there. Airplane spin, time for Ultimo to go for a ride. Pinguino for a cover again. Oh! Hippie Joe out at 2-9 again. Ah, Vic, I like it. That may be what it gets called for Hippie Joe now. Or at least the Jefferson airplane spin. Ultimo Pinguino now landing all those chops from her arsenal. Hippie Joe kicks her away. Pinguino able to grab an ankle. Tries the cover again. And it is over. Pinguino has killed the Tree Hugger's dreams. Now, with that to hold over Red Hansen's head. I wonder how Red will ever be able to repay the person who is evil indeed, Ultimo Pinguino. So, to wrap up tonight's show, we'll recap the results real quick. Core Miller over the Barge, Trailer Thrash over the Yoopers, Sandy Lipner getting the win over Benny Brandy, LDN getting a win over Chicago Fire, and Ultimo Pinguino playing Ultimo Spoiler this evening, stopping Hippie Joe from win number 3. As a reminder, next week, Lucha del Norte and Trailer Thrash both going for win number 3. It can only be one of them. And a MFW championship defense, Victor Hinks defending against number 1 contender once more, Captain Cheese Curd, the pride of Monroe, Wisconsin. So that's all I've got for you this evening. If you want to keep up with MFW, either check what's up at Old School Old Fool Twitch on Facebook, or on criticalclub.com under the eFeds tab. There is a thread for MFW. All the match results, all the previews for upcoming shows. Also on my socials, if you want to at me, hit me up, Old School Old Fool, just how it's spelled on the channel, but all smalls at the Twitter. Feel free to tweet at me. And, yeah, that's what I got for you. Oh, one last big-time announcement. Mark your calendars for the 12th of March. It's another Thursday night. I will be here, but it is going to be an extra-large show. Looking at doing a 2-hour show instead of one. And something resembling a pay-per-view, because at March 12th will be the 6-month anniversary of MFW, this version, and I think it's time to do up something really big. So I got some ideas clicking. We're going to move some other things along between now and then, and so get ready. There'll be more hype later for sure. I'll be sure to remind you all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate you all. Thanks, Man of Shadows, for the follow earlier. Vic, yeah, let's mention that real quick before I go off. Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. Central, Vic Sketch and I will be playing Borderlands 3 on the channel. We plan on taking on the Circles of Slaughter and spending some quality time with our good friend Mr. Torg, because by golly, he's my favorite in Borderlands by a country mile. Tina second. Anyway, so if you want to watch some stuff go boom and maybe get a chance to mess with us, because we're going to try to have EchoCast up for Borderlands 3. And that's a very interactive overlay with lots of goofiness and fun. Come catch us Saturday afternoon. Probably on a couple hours at minimum. So with that being said, I mentioned all the things I needed to finally. Thanks again for watching. Old School Old Fool, signing off.